I've decided to give this presentation a title, The Paparazzi and Justin Bieber Law. Now, there's issue here with privacy, and I know the law of privacy talks about an individual should have control and the right to the way his image would be represented and be paid, etc., etc. He doesn't only have a right to privacy, but also to uh, be rewarded for the use of his image, etc. That is his asset, as it were. And so, should Justin Bieber be charged with accessory or aiding and abetting in the death of this journalist here who died, or this paparazzi? We have the same thing happening with Princess D. And the new rule I think the British family has is that they will create opportunities for individuals to take as many pictures as they want, as long as it's done right, etc. Or this is what they should be doing. They should be making themselves available every time they come out in the public at a certain time. Let people take pictures, maybe answer questions, and then go on. Because when you look at Justin Bieber, basically, I hope he has thanked his mom immensely and has rewarded her handsomely, and also given her some of these millions that he has gotten, because she's the one who's responsible for his success. I recall she put on the internet him as a young child playing guitar and singing, and it became viral, and then he got an agent, and people contacted him and started to make a whole bunch of money. Now, the paparazzi, on the other hand, this group of people who that's their job, that's how they make money, by having a picture of these celebrities and selling them, and so on, and they make money. And I have no problem with that. And should Bieber still make some money from that? I mean, you see, even film stars and music people, etc., they became famous and popular because of support from ordinary people like me and you. And then as soon as they started making some money and name this and that, they have now the right to the control of their image and so on. And they try to treat people now like if we're trash. We have to be at their command at all times and do what they want and keep, buying the music and keep supporting the record and the movies and so on. And we need some respect, because many of them don't have no talent, basically. Some of them are mentally ill, and when they go into the realm or the genre of their mental illness, they come with things that they are kind of crazy, but because we couldn't have thought of that, because we're not crazy. And they do it in such a nice way, and folks, go for it. We have Lady Gaga, wearing a meat dress. I mean, who would think of that? Dressing up, with all these outrageous stuff, and sometimes they throw in a little piece of, exposing the privates and so on. I mean, normal people don't do stuff like that, and we need to start rewarding people when they do normal things and constructive things. So it means that some of these crazy people won't have a shot. Now, with Justin Bieber, I've never followed his music or follow him as a person. I like the classics. I like to follow Beethoven and Bach and Liszt and Joplin. What's his name? This American black guy with some pianos in the South, and some other people. I like the classic things, that because music basically is something, when you listen to it, it should uplift you, make you think nobly, and behave sort of respectfully and so on. I don't have to be holding my crutch and whining in a vulgar way and so on. That has its place in the bedroom with your lover or whatever. So I don't know much about Bieber, except I heard about it. I didn't even look at the video that went viral. And I can't remember his age also at which it happened. But his development stopped right then. Now, I don't know his development prior, whether he was doing well in school, or whether he had a chance of going to London, Oxford, University of Ottawa, because he's Canadian, and whether he would have been an outstanding physician, some professional or something like that. I don't know where he would have ended up. I know many of these people would have ended up on Skid Row, in a mental institution and so on, but thank God to people who are naive and like stupid stuff. They're making a whole bunch of money, and they're making a whole bunch of fuss about the whole deal. And then there's some people who are deranged just like themselves who become so obsessed with this little, not him, but some of these crazies that they stalking them and they want to see them and they want to marry them and they want to all this kind of stuff. And so should Justin Bieber also be in this case here that we're talking about, this car was parked somewhere and this guy was crossing the road back and forth quickly and he got run over. Well, of course, Justin wasn't there. I don't know what the circumstances were. But if it were a thief in a car, he takes off racing on the road and they're behind him and there's an accident and somebody dies. Should he also be part of the equation? Or if I were an attorney, I would include him into the lawsuit. He's the guy with the money, the paparazzi on the money. What they need to do is don't start no race. Pull over and talk to the guy. Say, man, you want a picture? There you go. And go on now. I don't think necessarily they want to chase. And then I have to run it with him at 100 miles an hour for 40 miles, and then I got this picture, while he was in the move and so on. I think just a picture, might suffice. So they need to pull over and let people have a picture, or just keep driving, reasonably. Let the guy be careful, and when they get where they're going, before they go into the function, expose themselves to some pictures. Because it's not to say they had inherent power, like they were the Obama children or some royalty or whatever, that they have been born into some sort of a power. And then they develop their own little thing to develop some power. And I'm talking about this kind of thing they do because, it's just because people are funny, they're making money over the appearances and over the concerts and so on and the records. Because in truth and in fact, I'm not sure if it really should be judged by some proper musical standards, whether they qualify or anything like that. But let me say they have acquired some power. But, it's here nor there. And they shouldn't be, treating us like that and have this race and all this drama and all this kind of stuff. So, I think that the new rule should be for the paparazzi and for the Justin Bieber or anybody else. Make it a point of duty that if you're leaving your home, you're prepared to have pictures taken. When you reach where you're going, you're also prepared to have pictures taken. Because this is the contract we should have to do. You don't be famous, you don't be, having us singing songs and playing music and then you treat us like dumb. What is that now you feel that you're so important, special that, you can, give us a picture here or a picture there. And of course, you have to protect against the people who will try to harm you. Come in your presence and stab you or shoot you or so forth. You need your bodyguard to take care of that. But the journalists who want to take a picture, they should be able to take it. You're going to the store, they should be able to take a picture. Don't fight it, don't cuss, don't go on stupid, don't try to attack them. Let them have the picture. And of course, you see, when you become a public figure, your privacy then will be limited to your home. Now, if they come and take advance something and see your home and take pictures, I could understand that. That's beyond the pale. But anything outside, it should be fair again. Now, as I say, some of them might have a bad day. They were partying all night, drunk, drugged out, or being in a fight in the face, not presentable enough that they would want to have pictures taken. Well, that's a part of the game. Don't come outside. As long as you're outside, you should be able to take your picture. And let me settle that. So we won't have no racing down the road. We won't have any more accidents. Because not only the paparazzi should be liable, but also the escapee, the one who's running. Both of them should be liable for damages that happen. And so set up the understanding that you will give us pictures, and it's at the function. Maybe give them a call. I'm going here. I'll be waiting outside, or follow me. I'll be driving normal. Or you want some here or whatever. If you don't want to have a picture, maybe come out. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but be careful with yourself. Don't treat yourself bad. That anytime you're outside, you would think that I'm looking so bad. I can't have a picture. Don't do yourself that. Understand that people want to take a picture. So I don't think that we need to be hearing more just running up the road and people having accidents and all this kind of drama just to get a picture. Because in real terms, I don't think these people, because they're going to end up eventually overdose, dying stupid and so on. Which you ask, when have they been wise? I'm not against celebrities or anything like that. I'm just saying that let's be real. And don't get me so beyond it, your self-importance, because we all are same humans. We all will die, and we support you. Get up, treat us with respect. That's all.